here's something that I've really leaned into, and it's full accountability, fucking across the board. You don't have to do a fucking thing at all. You don't have to do shit, Jen.
Okay.
Right? So the advantage of you not having to do anything is only do shit you want to do. And admit to yourself, like right now, like if you're using the social media thing to help build this other thing, then know that's what you're choosing to do. Right?
Yeah.
You're at the fucking wheel of that, man. You are building something else. Start talking about what you want to build and start sharing the ideas and concepts of what's going on. Share that passion with people that you give a fuck about. Share all of those type of things. Take photos of fucking snails. But what you don't get is both. Either do it exactly how the fuck Jen wants to, and own and love those consequences because no one else gets a fucking vote in Jen's life. Or play the game and feel like you compromised who you are for this external factor that isn't giving you reward anymore.
I think I'm too unhappy playing the game.
Good. So stop. Playing the game isn't posting to social media. It's playing the game. It's doing those things that like, oh, this will be a good post instead of like, that's what I give a shit about. And I think that's the biggest shift that we're going to see. We have come through a very, very unique window. And because the social media thing now is a really big part of our life, if you just zoom out 2 decades, this is a very interesting turn in human time.
Yeah.
Prior to this, none of anything we get to do for a living were real jobs. Whereas now, like 10 years ago, like if a kid was like, I'd like to be an influencer, it felt the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, please go to college.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I don't necessarily agree.
Yeah.
This is a real job. It's real work. And if you have the ability to build your life and do whatever it is you want to do for a living, I say go for it. And if you want to make food eating videos where once a week you have to eat some food challenge, you chose to be owned by that fucking lifestyle, dude.
Yeah.
But you can also stop.
Yeah.
And so I guess what comes with that, right, is whatever you're doing, you chose it. No one gets a vote in Jen's life. You don't have a boss.
No.
Right? So
okay.
So then why aren't you doing?
I think I've been behaving like a victim in the sense that, well, social media doesn't allow me to be the coach that I am, so I can't. Versus, right? Like it's total victim. Like my hands are tied.
My question is someone out there doing it successfully?
I don't think anybody does what I do. Well,
okay. So is someone out there genuinely reaching people and making a good living doing it?
In their own way, yeah, for sure. I think,
so it's possible.
Yes, it's possible. But it's funny. I go back to Chris Powell. He and I are kind of kindred spirits. Our favorite people are the ones that are struggling to start, whether it's you've never moved, you've never, or you're a professional athlete and that fell out of sight and you trying to get back into it, and women postpartum. We understand the psyche around getting started and we have the hearts for it. And I think that's why, but it takes a certain person, it takes a certain dialogue and language. And Chris and I are the two of the few that do it. Yeah. And I think Chris does an excellent job. He really gives great information. And for me, I come to life when I'm in front of people, and I think that's where I'm at this crossroad of pouting and, building my own vehicle for this is okay. Well, then if you want to coach, start coaching and even if that means teaching in classes again, you know what I mean? Like I feel like part of me is really sad through this pandemic because I'm not working with people like I used to. And now I've been training I've got a few like my celebrities that are, when they're not on tour, they're here, and I work with them, and it sparked something in me, Matt. I was like, oh, this is what I love. This is what I do. The conversations, the way they change, the way I create an environment that helps them work through things on their own, truly. Like I just know I want to do more of that, and scaling that. Well, and it's been done before. Like Oprah has scaled connection. She has done it.
Bit of an exception to the rule there, but
well, yeah, but hey, let's go for
sure,
it. Right?
Sure.
But
I mean, fucking A, if we're picking a model.
but that's what she did. The difference is, though, is when she started, just like when I started, people were allowed to spend time with her every day, and in my case every week, and so finding that through line to be able to serve and connect, which is what I want to do, is where I feel like at least this conversations that's hit me. It's like, okay, are you done pouting? Start building it. And I already have started building it, but it just feels scary, which probably means it's right.
and dude, it is super fucking scary.
Yeah.
No, it's super fucking scary, Jen. I feel that way constantly with my own business all the time.
Okay.
Because I want growth, and I want it to be the thing that I want it to be, but also I've got to keep it in the thing that matters to me.